Hello again, everyone. Thanks for making ETV part of your busy day. I'm Tom Green. His name is Ed Hill. He is not only the president of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, he is among the most influential labor leaders in North America. To borrow a line from an old commercial, when Ed talks, people listen. That's because he isn't afraid to give his own unvarnished view of the union electrical industry. And if it serves as a wake-up call or hurts a few feelings along the way, well, at least you know where he's coming from. And that is a perception from both rank and file and contractors alike. One of many different programs and initiatives that have begun on Hill's watch is the IBEW Code of Excellence. Quite simply, it is a call for a return to personal responsibility that applies to not only the craftsman or woman on the job, but also to NECA contractors charged with the work. The Code of Excellence puts in writing some common sense values designed to produce the best product possible for the customer. Things like arriving to work on time and ready to go, obeying customer and employer work rules, zero tolerance for alcohol or substance abuse, 8 hours work for 8 hours pay, having the proper tools and materials on the job, having the right size workforce for the job at hand. There is a more extensive list, and we'll tell you about that later. The Code of Excellence is actually a formal agreement entered into between labor and management as it relates to a particular job. And before that job begins, everyone involved, from electrician to contractor, signs on the dotted line. So far, the results have been impressive. Since its inception a couple of years ago, the NECA IBEW team has performed hundreds of jobs under the Code of Excellence, and it has become a new way of doing business for many in the electrical industry. ElectricTV's Bob Miskey recently sat down with Ed Hill to talk about a program that is turning heads and winning friends.
Thank you for taking a few minutes to speak with us, President Hill. If I am an owner or general contractor learning about the Code of Excellence for the first time, what can you tell me about it?
Well, what happened, Bob, is over a period of time, we did a kind of an internal audit on how our people were behaving on the job. Sometimes I don't think you'll ever convince the customer that you're doing all the things right, but we did this. And we kind of raised the bar, if you will. We found that, some of our people were not doing exactly what they were supposed to do. So we raised the bar. We have a renewed focus on what the customer really wants, not necessarily how we feel it should be done, but we've taken a better look at what the customer needs.
President Hill says the Code of Excellence is not just a pat on the back and some simple encouragement. There is a formal curriculum with ongoing classes at local unions across North America.
We've taken a look and we've decided that we can't continue to stand still. We need to address the issues as they come. Sometimes it's difficult. It's not just a pep talk. We have classes, we have a program. They have to sign a document once they're finished with it. We give them a new membership card. It's a Code of Excellence card. So it's not just a flash in the pan kind of a thing. It's a continuous motivational thing. It's a continual can we do better? Can we do something different? Can you come to the job on time? Is there reasons why it takes longer to do something else? And we found that we're really doing better. Our people are doing better on the job.
Is there a contractor's role in the Code of Excellence? Obviously, naturally, when you report to a job site, it's the contractor and the craftsman working together. What are you asking of the contractor?
Well, first off, the contractor has to have the proper foreman's proper supervision on the job. He has to be prepared to do the job when we get there. He can't have our people standing around waiting for him to bring the tools and the proper equipment, the drawings and things like that. So his is manage the job, and not necessarily do the work. Manage the job. We'll take care of the work.
You've rolled out the Code of Excellence some time ago. What are you hearing back from the front lines?
Positive. At first we thought we were going to have some problem with our membership accepting it. We pointed out to them it's not necessarily certainly not a management issue. It's us, and it's us saying to them that we've agreed to certain things that we've negotiated in a contract, and that we'll live by by that contract. It's more or less doing what we said we'd do in the first place. Our membership, when the first little bit of kind of bowing up on us, And we pointed out the fact that, look, you've already agreed to do this. We're just suggesting that you do what you said you'd do.
Mr. Hill says while it's true that the skill level of an IBEW workforce comes with a higher wage, that's not really the issue. Anyone taking an unbiased and accurate look at a job realizes the true cost is determined by wages times hours, and it's the hours that can kill you. He says the IBEW calling card, combined with the Code of Excellence, is productivity and value. And that's the bang for the buck the NECA IBEW team delivers to the customer.